I get inspired by my fans because being in the music industry is, it's always an uphill battle. I'm 22 now, but I've been in it since I was 17. There's been times, plenty of times, where I've been like, I don't want to do this anymore, or, I want to quit, and it's hard and it gets difficult. Having people like that come up to me and are inspired by me, or, just let me know, even over the internet, kind of keeps me going. My favorite part about working with Wiz is that he's taught me so much about how to be like the best artist I could be. Doing songs like this for me is different. I think because I have a hard time opening up sometimes with my music and being like, oh, this is where I've been and what I've done. Life is what you make it, so just make it happen. If they mad, then don't look at them, just be looking past them. They saying what they say, but don't pay no attention. Show them how we get it. When I first put out my first song, I was 17. And so I would look at the comments all day, every day, and, break me down a lot. At first, it was hard to ignore the haters. Now it's just second nature to, just ignore it and keep moving. And, of course, constructive criticism is always welcome on every front, but, just straight up meanness is, you just gotta ignore it. Gotta do your own thing, fuck if they hate. I'll be damned if I let anybody stand in my way. Had to drive 1,000,000 miles until I found my own lane. Feels like yesterday when I was dead, broke with no chain. When I got my chain, it was A3C 2 years ago. I remember seeing on Wiz's Snapchat that they were making them or whatever, and I thought that, like Wiz and Chevy and the original Taylor Gang members are gonna get them. He called me, he was like, oh, come downstairs, I have something for you. And he gave me a box, and I remember being thinking in my head, I'm like, what? And I opened the box and I see the leather cover, and then I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I knew immediately what it was, and I had tears in my eyes, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. They ain't lying when there's no pain, there ain't no gain. More I grow, I see shit don't change, it's a cold game. Oh, now they know the name. And it's all because I did my shit and always stayed the same. For me, I never want my family or friends to feel like I've changed so much that I'm unreachable as a person. I think growth is really important, don't get me wrong, but just staying close to, who I've always been and who I always will be. Don't ask me what I say, do what you say, and never let what they say get in your way. They wanna know the right way, do your thing. We taking over everything, we don't play. And I bet they know now that we could be anything we want. I bet they know now that we could be anything we want. I bet they know now. I've been doing music since I was a kid, and I basically thought that I would never, ever, ever really do it for real. Somebody pushed me and said, you have to take a chance, because it was either work at a grocery store for the rest of your life or stand up on a stage and do what you love. Yeah, I bet they know, and I be killing every show, and now we getting shit in motion, make these motherfuckers notice. I basically just go out there and have fun. I make sure I'm slightly inebriated beforehand. I take a lot of, pointers from Wiz and watching him on stage. That we ain't never gonna stop this. Tell these haters come watch this. Let them know that we drop hits, cause it's Taylor Gang and we got this. You can't change my mind cause it's made up. Working hard till I'm laid up and something new getting paid up. I love the music industry, don't get me wrong, and I want to do it for as long as I can, but my ultimate dream is to write books and screenplays and movies and stuff like that, and I want to be able to make such a dope empire right now that, I can just chill and be on my ditty. Cause what you doing don't faze us. Constant moving, no days off. Stay focused, no days off. Boss bitch and I'm making calls in flight mode cause we taking off. Up and away. If you ain't going 100, then pump your brakes. Gotta know you really want it and show out every day. Just know I always stay the same, yeah. For me, I measure everything I do and all my success and what my mom has or how she feels. I tell myself when I get up and I just don't feel like it, that my mom needs it. That's just pretty much what I always tell myself. I always remind myself my mom needs it. My mom needs me to get up so that someday she doesn't have to at all. How you live your life is up to you. Oh, if you know it's right, then there ain't nothing left to prove. If you know that what you're doing is what you really want to do and what you really think is right, then you don't have to prove anything to anybody or even make excuses for it. It's just what you want to do.